2024 right here, February 15th through the 19th. So this week and next week, we are going to focus on converting units of measurement. You can see here the question, how do mathematicians convert customary and metric units of measurement? So there are two measurement systems that mathematicians use. One is called the customary system and the other one is the metric system. So we're going to start with customary because I think that that's probably more familiar for you guys. So let's jump in. On Tuesday, we're actually going to focus on units of time. And so we are going to learn how mathematicians add and subtract to solve word problems that involve time. So you have a teacher video, you're going to follow along. This actually goes back to topic 10. I know that's kind of confusing, but this is on page 397 to 399. You do have some independent practice on page 399 and on page 400. There is an exit ticket and we will meet at 2 o'clock to discuss those problems. Then on Wednesday, we really get into that converting measurement. So today on Wednesday, we are going to talk about customary units of length. So there's a short video right here that I'd like for you guys to watch. It's kind of a funny song, but it introduces inches, feet, and yards, just to kind of give you an idea of the relative size. Again, you can see this question up here. How do mathematicians convert customary units of length from one unit to another and recognize the relative size of different units? So you guys have to be able to visualize an inch versus a foot versus a yard and even a mile. So this little video is going to help with that. And then you're going to follow along. These videos this week are going to be a little bit longer, just like this overview, because this is content that is usually a little more challenging to teach, and it usually requires a little more practice. So you have a video here. We talk about this reference sheet and then go into a few examples. I encourage you to follow along on page 481 to 483. And you can see here, when you watch these videos, you should be writing the problems out in your book right along with me. After that, you have some independent practice on pages 483 and 484. You do have an exit ticket, and we will meet at 2 o'clock to go over these problems. On Thursday, now we're going to talk about units of capacity. So there's a fun little video here that always helps fourth graders to remember these different units of measurement when we're talking about capacity. This is the land of gallon, right? Talking about gallons, half gallons, quarts, pints, cups. So I recommend watching this and even drawing it out as they go through. It's going to help you to remember these units of measurement. After that, you are going to watch me go through pages 485 to 487. Again, you should be solving these problems in your book with me. You have some independent practice where you will practice converting units of capacity on pages 487 and 488. We do have an exit ticket, and we will meet at 2 o'clock. On Friday, we are working on customary units of weight. So there's another short video here. It's from the same people that created the inches, feet, and yards video you watched earlier in the week. But again, just kind of having an idea of the relative size of these units. What is an ounce? What is a pound? And what is a ton? What do they look like? So this video is going to help you to kind of get an idea of the size. And then you are going to follow along with me on pages 489 to 491. Again, please solve these problems in your book with me. We're not just sitting and watching, because if we sit and we watch, we get bored and we tend to tune out. After that, then you are going to solve some problems on page 491 and 492. You have an exit ticket and we will meet at 2 o'clock. That's your week in math. Let me know if you guys have any questions.